Hey there. So what I had is I've had a couple people turn in their final home styler, and I did ask you some review questions. And one of the review questions is, what did you like the most about this, and what did you like the least about this? And one person, their least comment was, "Hey, I didn't like how I could see my 3D view over here. I can move my guy around here, but I can't really see much because this window here is so small. I also can't look up or down. All I can do is kind of swing around in a circle." I guess I may have missed this resize button here, going over that, because what this does, if you click the resize button, it actually fills your screen and it now basically gives you the 3D view here where you can roll your mouse. You notice as I roll my mouse, if you look over here, as I roll my mouse backwards, you notice my little guy backs up. There are these four little arrows here, so you can use those to turn incrementally, or you can hold down on it to turn fast. You can also just click your mouse button, hold down, and as I hold down on the left mouse button and I kind of move my mouse up and back down, I can turn it and I can look up and I can look down, and that's kind of nice. The other thing that's kind of cool about this is you can take this paintbrush and you can say, okay, I would like there to be some color. And color, this is like really paints. And these are all paint swatches. There is a palette here of the different, I guess you'd call these almost primary colors. Now, I'm not an art teacher, but you have your red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet type thing. If I wanted to paint that wall like that, that's good. If I want to repeat that, where it says material, so what I just did now is I right clicked, I said material brush. I can take that there and I can just kind of keep painting the adjoining walls the same color. And that looks pretty good to me. If I right click and I say cancel, now I'm back to the mode where I can move around. If you really want to move the guy inside, you can do so over here and then turn him to look. But once again, once I'm in this 3D mode, I can look around. Ooh, I probably want to do this one too. So material brush, eyedropper color to grab that paint scheme, and then click this wall. So now I've got kind of my whole living room painted this like peachy color, and except for the wall where the fireplace is. So I have a couple choices. I can paint that wall as well, the same color, or I could come back over here and I could say, ooh, let me do an accent color that might be a little bit darker in those reds. Ooh, maybe that's a little too dark. So these are all like paint swatches. Ooh, if I did, ooh, oh, whoa, wait a second. Whoa, that wasn't what I wanted. Undo. Undo. So you notice if something happens like that and you're like, oh boy, I didn't want that, then I'm going to put these back to the color that they were just by clicking them. Okay, so you can actually do a 3D walkthrough. Hopefully this helps some of you. You can go in the bedrooms, you can look around the bedrooms, and you can kind of see what there is to see. I must be right near a doorway or something there. Oh, it looks like I may have started to paint the inside of this wall. So maybe I would want to say, okay, let's take that materials brush, let's sample that, and let's put that on the rest of these walls in this room. Once again, if I pan down, I can move around. Maybe I do this wall again. I say materials brush, and then I can kind of click that surface. Oh, I think I'm in the wall. I think that's why it's not looking correct. Okay, so you guys can play with that, and we'll go from there.